I've got to apologise for my lighting issue at the moment. I don't know what's going on. I've moved lights about and now I'm getting all these shadows and stuff, so I'll have that sorted for next time. I want to show you a few, not my own inventions, but a few things to make pen turning a lot easier. So, first thing, we all know, if you've watched my channel, that I just love to recycle. hdpe, anything like that. Just so happens I've got loads of hdpe. So I've decided, instead of going to buy one, to make my own pen blank mould. That's right, anyway. And here it is. Very simple. One side's black, one side's purple, so I know how to put it back together again when I take it apart. It's easier just to drop the sides off and just drop your blank out. So that's the first thing. And the blank that it's produced is quite nice. I don't know if you can see that. And what this stuff is, we've all used this from the pound shop. It's nothing special. It's just a cheap two-part epoxy. So I've mixed a load of that up, and I don't know if you can see these tiny little shavings from a mallet that I was making out of hdpe. I just whacked a load of them in the mould and that on top, and that's what came out. I'm quite happy with it. So we're going to turn a pen. Hopefully we're going to see if it works okay. The other thing I made was oh, scheiße. Now there's loads of different ways of pressing your pen mechanism and your pen together. Some people use G clamps, or you know, those clamps that like silicon gunner thing. But then you can buy the proper machines. I don't like to buy anything. I like to make it first, and if I can't make it, then I'll have to buy it. So anyway, so I found this. A guy was throwing it out, and what it is, it's one of those presses that you put fruit in, and you whack it down, and it squishes all your fruit out. Ideal for this. It's brilliant. It's got a gear, so you can get a nice, steady, controlled push down on it. And all I did was I cut a load of blocks so I can get the distance of the pen. Some pens are smaller, some pens are longer. When you're putting the mechanism on at the beginning, or you know, the tip on, you need it quite small. So there you go. But you'll see this working later on when I've finished turning the pen. And we've got to press it all together. Right. Let's crack on then. Right, so the jig worked, well, the press worked brilliant. This epoxy type stuff, it worked alright. You have to do a lot of sanding though, because there's tiny little pockets in between the resin and the little bits of hdpe. But once I'd flattened that and put a load of coats of super glue finish on it, it turned out okay. I'm happy with it. It looks almost like some funky kind of jade, doesn't it? Right, so really quickly before my battery dies again, there you go. It turned out quite nice. I've learnt a bit from this material. Mainly I need a pressure pot because there's tiny little voids every now and again, which I've managed to fill with the super glue finish, but it's not the prettiest of pens, but I think it's alright. Ideal for me with my fat fingers. That's why I made it really chunky. Plus I wasn't sure how the ends were going to turn out, whether or not they were just going to chip. Anyway, I'll put some stills up at the end. Thanks for watching. I know it's only a quick one this week, but I've been filming another video that you'll see soon. It's taken me a week to do, so I'll see you next time.